the number 1 overall selection in the 2020 NHL Draft, the number 1 overall selection in the 2012 NHL Draft belongs to, and we have a winner. The first overall pick in the 2015 NHL Draft, the number 1 selection in the 2011 NHL Entry Draft belongs to, the number 1 overall selection in the 2010 NHL Entry Draft belongs to, the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers belongs to the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers.
So for the 3rd straight year, Steve Tambellini and the Edmonton Oilers will have the number 1 pick. Let's make it official by confirming number 2.
Number 2 pick belongs to the Columbus Blue Jackets.
All right, so the Oilers do it. I believe that's only the 2nd time in history that one club will have the first pick 3 years in a row. The Quebec Nordiques.
Hey, what's up fellas, it's the NHL Kid back, and we are finally done with the playing rounds in the NHL. So that means the first round is upon us, and that has also created some interesting opportunities for Phase 2 of the NHL Draft Lottery tonight. The biggest upsets we saw were obviously Pittsburgh Penguins, the Edmonton Oilers, and the Leafs all getting eliminated. And so, for me, at least, there's potential nightmare fuel that could be happening tonight. There's just one team's card that I don't want to see pulled. And so I thought I'd share which teams I would actually like to see win the first overall pick. So up on the screen right now is the teams that are all eligible for first overall pick. From the top is the team I want most, and to the bottom is the team I want to win the least. So yeah, Minnesota is the team that I would like to see have their name pulled tonight. I mean, they've really had no success in 20 plus years in the league. They've had no stars. Lafreniere's a guy they really need. They have hardcore fans, you know, Minnesota hockey capital of America or some saying like that. I just think it's about time that Minnesota deserves to get something nice their way. Now, my second pick for winning Alexis Lafreniere is Nashville Predators. I would be totally alright if they have their name pulled tonight. I mean, I totally respect them because of how they never tanked. The way their team is built has always been to make it the best team possible on the ice. I mean, if you look at the bottom 3, you could see that they've done quite the opposite to get where they are. And so I think you shouldn't have to tank to be a good team. The GMs that put in the effort to make their team good should be rewarded. And Nashville Predators, they do need that help up front. I mean, $15 million in Turris and Ryan Johansson, it's a little rough. They need that elite forward, and then they could be a great team to watch. I mean, I really think they do need that revitalization. Things were crazy when they made the Stanley Cup Finals. I think the league liked that. So, I also think Gary Bettman would like it if they had their name pulled tonight. Now, let's talk about the teams on the bottom of my list. I'm sure there's going to be riots if either one of these 3 win. The Maple Leafs, the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Edmonton Oilers. We'll start with the Leafs. The Leafs are an absolute embarrassment to Canada. 3 straight first-round exits, and then this year they couldn't even make the playoffs. They do not deserve another first overall pick because the GM is incompetent. Kyle Dubas is such a pushover, and it's embarrassing the team that he's put out on the ice. And his coaching, I don't know what's up with him. He can't hire a good coach, can't get the players motivated, and so I do not want to see them get Alexis Lafreniere for underperforming with a team like that. And then secondly, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think if the draft is actually rigged, Alexis Lafreniere will go to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now hear me out. It's because they've had Mario Lemieux that just saved them from bankruptcy, and then Sidney Crosby again to save them from bankruptcy. And then now that the Penguins are kind of falling off, do they get Lafreniere to keep them as one of the league's golden teams? Now, I mean, we'll see. I definitely don't think the Penguins should get Lafreniere. They haven't even gone into a rebuild. It's a team that does not deserve Lafreniere, and I don't want to see it. Plain, straight out, I don't want to see Alexis Lafreniere in gold and white. And oh boy, the Edmonton Oilers are eligible once again for a first overall pick. This team, I would argue, is a bigger embarrassment to Canada than the Toronto Maple Leafs. They've had 4 first overall picks in the last 10 years, and if you check the video on the top right, you'll actually see the odds of that happening. And so, if they win another one, that is plain, I don't even know, I'd be speechless. And also, how do you get eliminated by a 12 seed when you have arguably the two best players in the world, 1 and 2 in regular season scoring? Like, seriously. Edmonton Oilers should not get a first overall pick for, once again, the GM's incompetency, even the coaching incompetency. And why is Zach Cassian such a plug? I mean, okay, well, that's a Flames fan speaking out of me, but speaking as a Flames fan, I don't think that's why I'm upset with the Oilers having the prospect of first overall pick. I think this is a hockey fan's view. Nobody wants to see the same team get 5 first overall picks just to be this bad. They obviously do not need it. They need to find success in other ways, and so that is the absolute last team, last place, worst case scenario that I want to see tonight. Yeah, so anyway, that was just a quick video just to let you know my thoughts on the Phase 2 of the NHL lottery draft tonight. I mean, next video, I'll share with you guys my bracket for my predictions on going all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. Let me know in the comments below what team you see on winning the Cup, or on what teams you want to see or not see win the lottery draft tonight. And hopefully, the next time I'm speaking to you guys, Alexis Lafreniere is not going to the Edmonton Oilers, Pittsburgh Penguins, or Toronto Maple Leafs. The rest I'm fine with, and Minnesota and the Predators, I'm totally chill with. Okay? So, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.